Everybody. Oh, I about forgot my microphone. The most important part. Hello, everybody. I'm Luvic Avers, and welcome back to some Syberia. Which one of these is the most recent? That one. Yay! Okay. We left off, I believe, but we actually left the train station. Just check to make sure I have audio. Yes, I do. Great. Love that. Love it when stuff works.
No point weighing myself down. Where are we, Oscar?
At the halls of residence of Barockstadt University.
And do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for, then? Wind them up. Find a way. There must be some sort of train-winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out, then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Wimp. And to think that when I first became a lawyer, I was worried I'd get stuck behind a desk.
Is something wrong, Kate Walker? Is the restaurant car service not to your liking? Would you like another pillow?
Don't worry, Oscar. Everything's just hunky-dory. And you are just hunky-dory, too. Oscar, we have a serious problem. How can we carry on our journey if this train doesn't want to budge? What are our options?
Every clock has its key, Kate Walker. Keep looking.
Well, I hope you're right. I'm gonna go see what I can find. Oscar, there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every movement if I leave this train, Kate Walker. And what would you do with a rusty engine driver?
Not a lot, I suppose. Oscar, I think that Hans Vorarlberg once stayed in this town after he left Valladolid. Maybe this wasn't a chance stopover after all.
Nothing is left to chance in a railroad network.
You agree with me, then?
We have no concrete proof to support your hypothesis. The train stopped because the clockwork mechanism is unwound. That is the only concrete evidence we have, Kate Walker.
I was just hoping for a little imagination on your part, Oscar.
No, Kate Walker. I am only an automaton, Kate Walker.
This train might be a wonder of technology, but the engine's limited autonomy is a liability. You got to admit that.
I am afraid I refuse to entertain this consideration, Kate Walker.
Oscar, see you later, alligator.
Okay,
In a
kitty.
while, Kate Walker.
Down you go. Well, this looks dinosaur containment like. But let's see. He wanted me to find a wind-up thingy, which should be right here, right? Barb. Suburb. Mammoths.
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valladolid station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
Oh. That thing over there, I think. It's just a gate for the railroad. Excuse me. I wonder what's up with the ruins like that. Like, this looks all grand and, like, futuristic. That's all, like, burnt and destroyed.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now, sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Everything okay, Oscar?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting your instructions.
Bird.
You should take a look around the station, Oscar. It's amazing. Greenhouses that are all lit up, exotic trees, and thousands of birds of all different colors.
I am obliged to avoid exposing my wheelwork to corrosive bird excreta. I shall remain inside to monitor the locomotive.
Of course. Well, too bad for you. There's a winding machine further on down there, but we're going to have to shift the train 50 yards.
Impossible, Kate Walker. Train Engineer's Instruction Manual, Chapter 3, Article 2. Once the springs are slack, the train cannot move.
The train cannot move by itself, Oscar. Only by itself. Oscar, see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
There's probably like some contraption we're gonna have to set up for the train, which will move it. See what's on the other side. Birds, 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 birds. Birds, 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 birdie, birds. Oh, there's a path.
I can't go that way.
You know, I remember a theme with a lot of games that came out in the early 2000s to like 2010. There was always a level with greenhouses. In some sort of tropical region like this. Oh, what's up, dude? Dudette?
Hello.
You're on my train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valladolid.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today, well,
Have you been the station master of Barukstadt for a long time?
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No, I mean, I'm not sure.
So what's your thing here? You come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well, sort of. I'm always looking for new information.
Well, you don't seem to know a lot. And about that train, it's gonna get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation, huh? I'm just a station master. I don't know too much about anything.
Well, you never know. Anybody could be significant in this case.
See, nobody actually tells me anything, so my hands are totally clean.
Right.
I never implied they weren't.
Mammy Sean.
You don't know where I might find equipment to wind up my train springs, do you?
Not in this station, that's for sure. And I would know. You might want to try near the wall. So, thinking of staying for long, miss?
No. I mean, I don't know, actually. 1 or 2 days tops. You see, I've got to wind my train back up so that I can continue my journey.
It's just, if you stay here too long, I might get in trouble. The train should stop, then leave again. That's the rule. Besides, your machine's disturbing the birds.
Maybe you could take me up to this wall? If there were 2 of us, we could find what I need to wind up my train even quicker.
Miss, forgive me, I gotta stick to the rules. You know, I have to man the station. I don't want to get into trouble with my superiors at the university. You understand?
I feel like I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Hey, anything I can do, miss, you just let me know.
He's gonna do everything except for help me.
The name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that pass through this station?
I'm sorry to junk up your station like this, but the spring mechanism on my train needs winding.
A spring-operated locomotive. There's a thing.
Yeah, and an impractical thing, too.
Yeah, I always dreamed of taking a train, but now I'm over the hill. And someone has to take care of the birds, after all.
All
Birds.
these birds in a station. It's amazing.
This is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Barukstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly your typical station master either. This little world is my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. And one day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa,
Wasn't a good
Amazon.
idea?
a nightmare. You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky bird. And there was nothing you could do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on rails in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to look up in the air. Whoa.
You poor soul. That must be very hard.
The worst thing is, cuckoo eggs piling up in the nests. Soon the rectors are gonna notice. There's trouble in store, big trouble. I'm worried. Yep, worried.
Cool.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Barrockstadt, miss.
I find it funny that they misspelled Amazon. They spelled it like Amazon. What is that? A hook? Okay. Yeah. Just a random ass hook. For a station master, you're a pretty bad station master. Which way? Let's go left. I have no idea what that says. Okay.
I need a key.
Gotcha.
That looks broken.
Gotcha. Everything's broken in this game. Ooh. Fancy. Very fancy. Let's go down here first. Boat people.
Hey there!
Boat
On the
people.
boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, "Hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?"
My name is Kate Walker, and I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of this train. This situation is really very new to me.
Lawyer, good job. Earn lot of money.
A lot? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I can't really complain, I guess. There's worse.
Lawyer always ask a lot of money.
Can we change the subject, please? I really don't want to go down this road. Are you from Barrockstadt?
Нет,
So you're like me. Birds just passing through. I'm stuck here because of my train.
Kleine Puskereisen mit uns, no?
What did he say?
Train kaput. No luck for you.
I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge?
Lock closed. Barge blocked.
But if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Porke no? More money for that werk.
Da is possible. My husband say we help you if you give money.
Right. And how much do you want?
Cinquante.
He want $150.
$150? I don't have that much.
No money, no barge.
Let me offer you 75.
Nay, $125.
Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more.
Correct. You have barge for $100.
Great. Now, don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the money.
Wow.
You must really get to see the countryside. Do you know New York at all?
We no understand.
I'm looking for a funny little man who was supposed to live in Syberia. Can you imagine that? Syberia. I expect you've already been there.
Sie vragen komen to Syberia?
Syberia. No. Too cold. Barge no break ice.
I'm excited to get to Syberia. Hans? Oh wait, no, that's what I just did.
I hope my train isn't too big for your barge.
Tis okay. Motorboat erste klasse.
My husband say correct. Powerful motor.
I mean, we're not exactly very far from the winding machine, are we? It's dumb, isn't it, all this effort to go a few yards?
Put train in barge? Nay, not possible.
Have you gone down to take a look around the station yet? It's amazing. You know, it's full of exotic birds.
Mee to my gear? Ja. Ja, met plezier.
We no leave boat. Husband is land sick.
Land sick. Never heard of that.
It's not very polite of you to take advantage of my predicament. We could have done favors for each other, for free, out of solidarity.
Father, alles buik not full. Money, ja, buik full.
Excuse me?
My husband say need money for leave. $100 not lot for fancy lady like you.
How would you know a fancy lady like me, really? I'll leave you to it. I won't disturb you again.
Do svidania.
I'm noticing a lot of typos. And I'm curious if there's a lot of mistranslation going on with people that speak different languages in this game. I wouldn't be surprised. See, Del Svidania. I believe Del Svidania means good night, good evening, something like that. I think it's good evening. What is this? Looks like a robotic carousel monument thing. Okay, go a little faster, please. Is it okay? I'm looking for a golden egg to put right there, I think.
This thing's jammed.
Yeah, it always is. Oh, there's a dude over there. Hello, dude.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big, round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
Excuse
I don't
me.
remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Wow. Big ass tigers. Or saber tooth. You know, when I was a kid, I always thought tigers and saber-toothed tigers and like quicksand would be such an issue for me, and never seen any of them. Ooh, dinosaurs. Ooh, that's a mammoth. Oh, look at that mammoth. Uh-oh, the council. The council of the university.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to, and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
What's beyond the wall?
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat this June 68 exams. The impudent fool turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
tradition, young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university, and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York, or rather Valladolid more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
Can you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
We cannot constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
What assholes.
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly put out by the presence of your train in our station and by its recurrent immobility.
Indeed, the situation is very regrettable. Your huge locomotive is very cumbersome.
A train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while. I could work for the money.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves. A collegiate decision must be taken.
I hope that we are not indisposing you in any way.
Why not?
If it helps us get rid of that train.
My word, that is a fine idea.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
A unique piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working again.
With pleasure. What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step. You are going to have to be resourceful.
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in Barakstadt, and it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating instructions.
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
I hope that I can show myself worthy of your faith in me, gentlemen.
Well, my dear colleagues, one more university matter nicely tied up.
Right.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
That was stressful. I do not like them. Okay, so we gotta find ourselves a little golden egg and repair that thing in the courtyard. Now look at that, they're students. Let's talk to this dude.
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No.
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
Wow. Rude. Oh, what's this? I'm gonna steal this. Whatever it is. Oh, a book. It's just a bunch of pages. Oh, no it's not. Cool, cool. Okay, it's about that red bird. The red Amazon cuckoo. This subspecies of the common Cuculus communis is endemic to the Amazon forest and is one of the region's most brightly colored species. This male's plumage is a bright vermilion, while the female's is a little more something in neutral. Habitat and food. The red cuckoo inhabits the more isolated and dense areas of the Amazon forest. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage of the rainforest to live its lonely existence. The explorer may nevertheless have an excellent view of the bird when the animal ventures to lower branches in search of forest something grapes. The wild vines provide the bird with the majority of its food. The cuckoo is particularly partial to its juicy fruit. The red cuckoo may sometimes gouge itself on this fruit to the point of drunkenness, rendering it an easy prey for any jungle predator. Eat and be eaten. Such is the implacable law of nature. Reproduction. The other species of the cuckoo, the red Amazon cuckoo, delegates the task of raising its young to other birds. This parasitic behavior enables the species to reproduce something and with minimal effort. Okay. Oh, here we go. The sovereign grapes. Today is very rare to find the forest sovereign grapes in the wild. The species has been decimated by terrible equatorial something epidemic. However, in Europe, successful cultivation of the plant is the pride of the Barakstad University Botany Collection and has largely contributed to the survival of the species around the world. Okay. So I gotta get grapes to get those birds off of the ladder. Is what I think is happening there. That's not where I meant to go. Go over here. Ooh, ladder. Dictionary of plants and mushrooms. The Angola cola. The Angola cola is a mushroom without stem that has a chewy texture. It is the member. It is a member of the polypape family and grows exclusively on the trunks of certain trees of the Amazonian jungle. While it is edible when young. Blah blah blah. No great culinary appeal. Native Amazonian tribes, however, are very attached to the mushroom. Why they are so fond of the fungus has taken extensive scientific research to elucidate. I'm having difficulty reading today, especially in all these like books. I'm not used to reading cursive anymore. Like, I've gotten so used to reading like Facebook posts and just basic fonts. Biologists have reached the conclusion that the Yangola cola contains a special substance that is unique to the mushrooms. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its acuteness enormously. Amazonian Indian hunters discovered the effect and started using it centuries ago. The Angola cola is dried and ground to a powder and consumed before the hunt commences. The effect is instantaneous, and the penetration of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. The hunter is then able to aim and hit targets concealed behind thick undergrowth, even over great distances. Wow, congrats. I should probably be wearing my glasses. Glasses would probably help. Yeah, I think that whatchamacallit, that FEMA alarm system that's going to go off to everybody's phone is about to go off for me here in a couple minutes. So I'm going to go to the be right back screen and use the bathroom while that happens. Let's save the game. Because I really don't want to be streaming and then suddenly, you know, alarms start going off. That would be embarrassing. Anyways, yeah, I will be right back here in a couple minutes. And hopefully it'll go off while I'm away. Oh, no, put that away. Put that away. Put it away. It's a puppy. I have found the best boy of Sea of Thieves. The best pirate boy. I can't believe we can't pet the baby. It's a baby. Ma'am, are you aware that you're inside of an alien? Ma'am, do you need assistance? Where'd she go? She's gone. It digested her. Oh boy. This way. Sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop melding yourself into the produce. It is it's very unsanitary and also very unsettling, dude. Sound effects or sound commands, if you would like to test those out. I'm rather proud of figuring out how to do that. Oh shit! Oh my god. Whew. I also have the little clip command, which woo-wee! Woo-wee! I did see them there turbines out there.
Everyone should visit at least once in their life.
Did you know that them there turbines aren't working? The middle one's all sorts of messed up. Did you know that, sir? And woo! Let me tell you, it was sure messed up.
Oh, I can't imagine living here.
Shit. That scared the hell out of me. She just like came out. Okay, I was wrong. It is gonna happen at 1:20 my time, which is Central Time. So I still got like 20 minutes. Okay, I'm not muted, am I? No, I'm not. Okay. Ooh. Science man. Or historian dude.
Excuse me. Sir, please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but...
This young mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
Yes. Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
Yeah. Did you know that mammoths walked the earth when the pyramids were being built? Apparently.
To tell you the truth, I don't know very much about mammoths, and I'm not here as a student. In fact, I'm a lawyer.
It's all right. Nobody's perfect. All the same, the study of the Pleistocene period is fascinating.
I'm sure it is, but I'm sorry to say my current mission is totally monopolizing my time. Another time, maybe.
Ah, that's what they all say. But anyway, let me present myself. I'm Cornelius Ponce, Emeritus Professor and Lecturer at the University of Barrockstadt. I'm proud to say that I'm head of the Department of Paleozoology at our university.
Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Why is everybody in older games named Cornelius? Especially if they're like a smart person. They're always named Cornelius.
It wasn't really my intention to stop off here, but I'll confess, this university is really very impressive.
Ah, indeed. There's such a tradition of learning here. And so much knowledge, a real depth of culture, intelligence, and gray matter. I myself did my studies here and never left.
Actually, I'm here because I've been summoned by the rectors of the university.
Oh, I see. You must have made a mistake on your enrollment form.
Oh, no. I haven't come here to study. I have an important matter of inheritance to attend to. I have to find the heir.
And you hope you will find him here?
I'm not altogether sure. But you see, my train broke down coming into Barrockstadt Station.
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures. Here's a question for you. Do you know what the Proboscidean order is?
Nope.
Probo-whatian?
Ah, you see? There are gaps in your knowledge that need refreshing.
Did I ask him for help?
I feel I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment. I absolutely must finish off my lecture for this afternoon.
It's a lecture about mammoths?
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it is about their migration. Do excuse me, I need to concentrate.
Hans.
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Syberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Syberia. Ah, Syberia. But what was it you said again?
Said what?
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow, so inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students. Well, sort of. Put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
A doll, you say?
Yes. He kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mount. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there was only one tribe who made figurines featuring a mouth, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent a story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
I do apologize for this game and its use of the R word. Yeah. I hope nobody's getting offended by this game.
Arriving in Bergstadt is an amazing experience. I've never seen such a station.
You came by train?
Yes, in a kind of clockwork train with a spring mechanism that winds down regularly.
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today never cease to amaze me.
Oh, no, I'm not the engineer. The train's engineer is actually an automaton. I am sorry, all this probably sounds very strange.
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented such a train. It was he who designed the bandstand in the main square. To think that he was even capable of creating such a gadget. He was astounding, a true genius. But oddly, at the same time, he was also almost a child. It was as if his mental and physical evolution had definitively halted at the age of 10. Can you believe that?
Yes. I think I can believe that. At least I'm beginning to. My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world. It seems that there are still rare species breeding there and flourishing.
Are there? Can you give me an example?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo, that's right. But, I'm so foolish, I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
The Amazon? Where's the Amazon? What is the Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization is the key to real knowledge. Why don't you pay a visit to our library?
Thank you very much. If I were to say Forest Sauvignon to you, what would you say?
Oh, let's see. Sauvignon. Sauvignon? I would say it's some kind of tropical shrub, don't you think?
We are talking about the same plant, then. It is a very rare shrub with small, juicy fruits. I found a book about the Amazon, and it says that there are even Sauvignon plants growing right here in Bergstadt. You wouldn't know where, would you?
Amazon Sauvignon plants here? No. No, I don't think there are any. Highly implausible. But you should ask the station master. He is keeper of the greenhouse at our university, so he could tell you more than me.
Oh, thanks very much. Professor, how do I say this? You see, I didn't think I'd need a lot of money when I set out. And it turns out I need money after all. It's a delicate matter, I know, but I was wondering if you could help me out.
My dear, it would be a pleasure. But you see, I barely have enough myself to cover my meager expenditure on what I'm paid by the university.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend or...
However, if we look at the example of Hans, it is true that our university always rewards people who perform some service for it. This is our dear rector's jurisdiction, however.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
No point. It's locked. No point.
Okay, so I should go talk to the station master again. Ooh. Oh, I see what's happening here. We're gonna have to watch a tape of something. Maybe. Maybe not. Is there anything down here? Okay, it doesn't seem like it. Wonder if... Oh.
Hello?
So, you got him then, this heir?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Bergstadt.
What? What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town, It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Morrison.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
Okay, but like seriously, how are they supposed to expect her to like get all this information and know exactly where a person who was supposedly dead is at in like a day?
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you, miss?
Sauvignon.
Where might I find some forest Sauvignon plants, please?
No place round here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff's from the Amazon.
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well informed about which mysterious faraway country it comes from.
Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea, it's all the same to me. Gotta go. Gotta work.
Wait, don't go. You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
Mm-mm. Why would you be secretive about that, though? I'll be right back.
Woo-wee! I did see them there turbines out there.
Everyone should visit at least once in their life.
Did you know that them there turbines aren't working? The middle one's all sorts of messed up. Did you know that, sir? And woo-wee! Let me tell you, it was sure messed up.
Okay. That was nowhere as loud and horrifying as I was expecting. But it's passed! The test is done. Wow. So extravagant, so... You know.
can't go that way.
So where am I supposed to find this dude at? Oh, no, I went that way. Oh, there he is.
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
No.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
Ask him about the sovereign.
I'm looking for a kind of little juicy berry. You don't know where I could find some?
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berries, not even Forest Sauvignon.
Funny you should mention it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forest Sauvignon.
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants, they're all the same to me. And we don't grow none of them here.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually cultivated here, in the famous Baruchstadt University aviary itself.
Well, if it's in a book, then don't believe everything you read, miss.
I don't know why, but I don't think you're telling me the truth.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grape? Go ask your professor, what's his name, Pons, the paleontologist.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossils.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Baruchstadt, miss.
Okay. Where is the dude growing these? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, right. I need a key for that. Okay, there's nothing over there. Well, it's definitely in here. And he's not going to help me. So I can talk to them. Maybe they know something that I don't know.
Hey there! On the boat!
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle!
My husband say, hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?
I have a funny feeling that those people, the voice actors, are not German.
Have you ever seen Amazon Forest Sauvignon?
Niet, never go Amazon.
Do you know if I can find some here?
Niet, you must to Amazon go.
Yeah, of course. I'll leave you to it. I won't disturb you again.
I wonder why they're spelling Amazon like that. Hang on, I'm gonna do a little bit of research. Amazon, as in the company, or Amazon? Amazon is actually a pun on Amazon. Amazon. French for the Amazon River, and amer, which means bitter. Amazon. Let me see. Amazon, also known as Amazon, the Explorer's Legacy. This movie. Let me see. Pronunciation. How do you pronounce it correctly? Oh. Thank you, autocorrect, for changing everything that I just wrote. Is it Amazon or Amazon rainforest? Looks like it's the way I thought. Pronounced the same way the Amazon company is. Yeah, I think it's just a lack of research from back in 1990s, 2000. I mean, the internet wasn't as great back then, so kind of expected. But it had me questioning whether or not I was correct or not. Okay, you know what? I am going to talk to him again. Maybe he has more to say.
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
Much busy, very busy.
I'm looking for a
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any...
Funny you should... But I won't disturb you.
Welcome.
Excuse...
Can't you... Mine?
Money?
The sailors on the barge reckon they could help me tow my train out of here, but they're asking for money. You couldn't possibly help me out with a few dollars, could you? I would be very grateful.
Miss, really, I'm surprised at you. Asking for money from a total stranger. Oh.
Right. I need cash. I need it to get my train out of your station, because my train is getting in your way, disturbing your birds, and upsetting your bosses.
Look, lady, I'm only a station master. I got my problems and you got yours.
God, these people.
Have you been the station?
I've never had another job.
No.
So,
Well, I won't
welcome.
Okay. See, I have this hook. Like, it's the only thing I've found here. Can I show him the hook? Let's try that. Maybe he knows what it's for. Because I did find it in front of him. Nope. I bet you I gotta use that when towing the train. It's gotta be back here. Like, this is the only thing or area that would make sense for him to be growing something. Right?
Can't go that way. See, I don't know why he's so secretive about it. Like, it's clearly somewhat public knowledge. So, you know. this thing's jammed.
Let's go talk to Coffee Dude. Maybe he can help me out. Because there's got to be more to him than just harassment. Right? Hopefully.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey! Hey.
Listen.
Okay. No, there's not. He's just a little ass. He's a butt.
Professor? Professor, sir? The station master won't help me, sir.
Do excuse me, Professor.
Professor, sir?
Professor, sorry to disturb you again.
What is it you want to know, miss?
Why is your station master such an asshole, sir?
You wouldn't know where the forest Sauvignon plants are kept in Barrackstadt, would you?
Why do you think there are Sauvignon plants?
I read about it.
Try going to see the station master. If such a shrub...
It's actually he who sent me to you. I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes, yes indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake, that's all. Nobody tells me anything here. Maybe you should ask the rectors. After all, they are in charge of the university.
All right, thanks.
Weird.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
These people in this university, man, like... It's like... What is 2 plus 2? Well, I don't know. You gotta go ask this person, this person, this person, this person. Oh, by the way, you need $150. And you need to solve this complex puzzle in order for me to help you learn how to figure out what 2 plus 2 means. Oh, people. Where's these berries?
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem. Everyone has little problems now, you know.
They are kept to oneself, and they don't stop the world from turning.
Nor trains from leaving stations.
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barrackstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Barrackstadt.
You see, miss, the Amazon Forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Difficult, but not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
Your garden? So, there is a garden in Barrackstadt?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the paleontologist got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
And it would be good wine indeed, my dear colleagues, would it not?
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our heavy responsibilities.
We would wait impatiently every year for the arrival of the year's produce.
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barrackstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care, and finally, the pleasure of tasting is yours. If I'm not very much mistaken, gentlemen, you have a minor racket operating here.
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
We never said that. That's not what we said at all.
We were talking in the conditional. You know, with ifs and woulds.
So, what would happen if I had such a hunch?
You would have to keep it to yourself, of course.
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep it a secret. It would only be a small local concern, producing barely a few bottles every year.
Right.
That's right. Nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined. So we can't count on your discretion, can't we?
Don't worry, I have no intention at all of getting messed up in anything.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
My God, these people in this game bother me so much. Okay, so go talk to, I guess, the paleontologist dude first, since I'm here. And then I will go talk to the station master again. And maybe after
Do
all of
excuse me,
this,
Professor.
I'll find
Professor,
the little contraption.
Sorry to disturb you again.
What is it you want to know, miss?
Savignon.
I have just had a very interesting little discussion with the rectors. It seems that you are perfectly aware of the existence of Sauvignon plants here in Barrackstadt. Apparently, you find them very tasty.
Not at all. I never drink wine. I prefer to make it. Production to me is much more satisfying.
So you don't deny?
Why, seeing as the rectors have let you into our little secret, I even converted part of the laboratory into a fermenting room for Ammer's own Sauvignon wine production. Of course, I cannot produce wine in large quantities. We have to be discreet, after all.
And what about your students? Haven't they noticed anything?
Oh, you know how students are. After all, a chemical reaction is still a chemical reaction, even when grapes are involved. And malolactic fermentation takes time. Sometimes strange odors begin to waft through the corridors. Then I just burn a little sulfur.
Incredible. Totally incredible. You are really something, Professor Pons. Really something.
I'm not sure whether I should take that as a compliment.
I'll leave you in
Right.
peace. I hope I haven't
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Oh, these people kill me. You know what? I'm gonna change something on the titles of these games. Title Syberia. Game includes offensive comments. I feel like that would be a decent little something. There we go. Okay, dude. Let's save the game and talk to him. Get some berries. I'm gonna find my berries.
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Yes. As you see, I am very, very busy.
Cultivating wine.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
You have been playing with me, haven't you? You knew very well there were forest Sauvignon berries in the station garden.
No, not at all. I've never seen your Sauvignon things.
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You've all got a nice little smuggling racket on the side.
Smuggling racket? Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there. It's just a little on-the-side thing we got going, that's all. It's just for ourselves. Hey, be honest.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation of this fine university? The authorities should be informed of this.
But we haven't done anything wrong. It's not a crime.
Can you open the gate to the garden, please?
Oh, sure. No problemo. Right away, miss.
All of this to get rid of some birds. Some burbs. You know what I would do? I would scare the burbs.
Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just mum's the word. There is the reputation in the university to think about. And I have superiors, and I have to do what I can.
I understand. Don't you worry.
Thank you, miss.
Whew, this game. Pretty. It's an orchard. And there's some berries. Finally. All that work for some
I don't need that for
berries. I do really like the music of this game. It's very pretty music. Birdies. You want some grapes, birdies? I went through a lot of trouble for these grapes here, you see, birdies. And I need to use a ladder there, birdies. Their little walk is cute. Oh, it's this thing.
Impossible to reach it.
Hook. So you cannot just lean over and grab it. Oof. So that's the egg that I need to get the thing running. Oh, we need something else. Because of course we do. Have I mentioned how I love this game? I really do. I love this game. I love the series, more specifically. What's up, Oscar? Got anything useful for me?
Everything okay, Oscar?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting your instructions.
The university authorities want us to move the train out of their station. According to internal regulations, trains are designed for coming and going, not staying at platforms.
They have a point, Kate Walker. However, our train is unique, and its clockwork mechanism has requirements that are beyond the station's rudimentary equipment.
Hey, that's not their problem, Oscar.
The problem is also beyond my mandate, Kate Walker.
Whatever. You should take a look around the station, Oscar. It's amazing. Greenhouses that are all lit up, exotic trees, and thousands of birds of all different colors.
I am obliged to avoid exposing my wheelwork to corrosive bird excreta. I shall remain inside to monitor the locomotive.
Of course. Well, too bad for you. Oscar, there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every movement if I leave this train, Kate Walker.
Okay. Money?
Oscar, the sailors have agreed to tow the train, but they want to get paid for it. I suppose you have some petty cash on board to cover traveling costs?
No, there is nothing like that. You will note, however, Kate Walker, that every effort has been made to ensure maximum passenger comfort.
Okie dokie. I'll have to sort this one out by myself, then. Oscar, see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
Okay. So, we've got to look around and find a pokey stick or a rope of some sort. Or maybe I can talk to people now about the bird. And they can give me some information or a key for the mechanism. That would be nice. That'd be so nice. Just make my job a little bit easier.
Miss, please, excuse me.
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstanding. I brought you a bottle of wine. Barrackstadt Sauvignon. Very good year. Let me know what you think.
I'm very touched. Thank you.
Good luck on your journey, lady.
Thank you. I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you, miss?
Bird?
All these birds in a station.
This is no ordinary...
I can well... Why not? You... I won't...
Welcome.
I'm sorry to
What? Help.
I feel like I've lost my way a little here.
Hey, anything I can...
I've just been to see the rectors, and they told me to get the train out of the station as quick as I can.
I thought they'd say that. Rules are rules, and you gotta stick by them. Not a good idea to get into trouble with the university administration.
Absolutely. I've got enough worries as it is. What should I do then?
Well, I suggest you move your train.
But it's like I say, the springs are unwound. Everyone seems to think it's my fault.
The locomotive's engine might not work, it's true, but maybe there's some other way of moving the train.
It's a possibility, I suppose. What were you thinking of exactly?
Nothing. It was just an idea. Anyway, miss, you shouldn't hang around here. I have a job to do. Yes, sirree.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Barrackstadt, miss.
Okay, so he gave me a bottle of wine. I wonder if Mr. Flirts-a-lot has something I can use. So I think my mic should be tilted a little bit. Just a little bit more. Except the thing broke. Ooh, that's fun. What if I did this like that? Is that a difference? We'll try that. Mr. Flirts-a-lot, you want some alcohol?
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I'd like that in a lady. Okay. Hey.
Listen, kid.
Nope. What about the hook? Nope. Okay. Maybe I give the wine to the dudes and they give me some rope. Because this seems to be a social issue here at this college. Or university. Did I go in there? I don't know if I did. Oh! This is the library. Maybe there's something else in here that I can get. Oh, there's a dude up there now. Hi. Do you have
Hello.
a rope for me?
Shh! Don't talk so loud.
I'm sorry, but I was wondering if you could help me.
Can't you see I'm very busy?
What are you looking for?
None of your business. Now, if you don't mind, I am trying to concentrate. I haven't got a lot of time left before Professor Ponz's next tutorial.
Professor Pons, you say?
Would you mind working elsewhere, please?
Where am I? Oh, okay, there I am.
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No.
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
Okay. Maybe I'll go talk to Professor Pons again. Maybe I'm gonna attend his little tutorial. Oh, that's right. That's what's at the top of the stairs, is that auditorium-looking place.
Gentlemen, forgive...
A little problem, a little problem.
They are kept to oneself.
No.
Can you possibly...
Miss, you're insistent.
We cannot come...
If you...
Okay, so they have
Here
nothing
we
else
all
to say.
and-
Okay, let's go attend a tutorial or lecture, whatever. Oh, Professor Pons.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again.
What is it you want to know, miss?
I would have loved to study...
No age is too old to start learning, my dear.
Maybe, but you know, the eternal student and all.
You prefer being an eternal lawyer?
I have more important things to deal with. Live problems, not things that died millions of years ago.
Everyone has their own priorities, my child.
Please do excuse my persistence, Professor, but did Hans Vorarlberg ever talk about his childhood? About Valadilene and his sister, Anna?
No, not that I recall.
Pity.
When I think of Hans, I'm always reminded of a mysterious mammoth doll he would talk about so often. A small effigy of a mammoth made of hide and mounted with its own miniature maut. How come he was so lucky? Why have I not seen this?
What would you say about seeing Hans Vorarlberg again? After all, you could come with me and help me find him.
Young lady, you are very kind. I'm far too old for such escapades.
Arriving in Barrackstadt is an amazing experience. I've never seen such a station.
You came by train?
Yes, in a kind of clockwork train with a spring mechanism that winds down.
You mean you drive a train?
Oh, I'll leave.
Sorry?
Okay. This door unlocked now?
No point.
Oh, maybe I give him the wine. Nope. The hook? Nope. Oh, I can go further this way. Door, 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 door. Oh,
No
that's
point.
right. Wait, I thought I saw a hand icon. Maybe I didn't. Okay. There has to be something that happens, right? Like, what am I missing? Oh! Well, this is a place that I missed.
No point. It's locked.
Of course. Of course it is. Oh, hold up. Can I go that other way? Over here? No. No, I can't. I wonder if there's something with one of the statues. Or not statues, bones. Okay, that's the library. Did I even try to give them the alcohol? Or the wine? I don't know if I did.
Gentlemen.
A little.
They are.
No. Here we are. All right.
And.
Okay. Maybe I used the wine to poke at the eggs. I don't know. That's the only thing that I can think of now.
Hey there!
Guten Tag!
My husband!
Mission?
I just met with the university rectors, and they ordered me to remove my train out of their station. I mean, it's a total joke! How do you remove a train that can't move in the first place? You don't have any ideas, do you?
We know nothing of train. You up your own creek.
Your generosity warms my heart. I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. But I'll leave.
Bottle, bottle, bottle. Nope. Okay. Ugh. Maybe there's something up there where the mechanical bird is that I just completely missed. Or let's check in the garden. Maybe there's like a shovel, a pokey stick, a rope, something. A stick. Just a stick.
I don't need that for the time being.
Yeah, I guess it's everything that's in here. Hook? Wine? Please? Reach in there and grab it?
Impossible to reach it.
Ooh, I wonder if we can go up there. No? Aw. There has to be something, right? Like, what am I not seeing? Wonder if we can grab that, vine. Nope. Okay, I can't figure this out. I am gonna cheat! Syberia, the university. Okay, chapter 1. Did that. Okay, let's see. Wow. I never would have guessed. Okay. I know what to do. Viewers, chat. I know the secret of the universe. It's kind of stupid. Gotta take the mammoth doll. Well, I can't do anything while this is playing. Ugh.
These shelves look... And if I were to watch one of those cylinders again...
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna go show the professor, Professor Man, the mammoth.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again. Professor, I have brought you something that should be of interest to you.
Professor! Professor, I have a
What
doll,
you got
Professor.
there, then? Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this is Hans' doll, is it not? Yes, of course it is. How on earth did you... Oh, my God. It's in my hands. It exists. It really exists. Please do excuse me. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
You see, your Hans and my Vorarlberg heir are one and the same.
This is incredible. After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear? Oh, I must waste no time. I'm off to my laboratory. I must study this carefully. May I borrow your treasure a moment?
Well, actually,
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very afternoon I shall deliver an impromptu lecture to my students about this very object. If you are interested in Hans Vorarlberg, then it is essential that you attend.
Do you think so?
Obviously. Give me your telephone number and I will call you the moment my lecture begins. I will return you your doll at the end. You have my word.
There we go. Yay! Progress! It's amazing. Ooh, another cylinder. Ooh, what's that? Angola cola powder. Is it it?
What is it you want to know, Miss?
You told me earlier about a lecture on some ancient Siberian tribe called the Ooks or something?
The Yukals, my dear. Careful not to confuse them with the Ukistran people of Central Asia.
Do excuse me. I wanted to know if your lecture is going to start soon.
Your eagerness to learn delights me, my dear. But I haven't finished studying this marvelous mammoth effigy yet. Don't worry, I will call you. See you later.
The Ukals.
What would you say about seeing Hans Varlberg again? After all, you could...
Young lady, you...
My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world. It seems that there are still rare species breeding there and flourishing.
Are there? Can you give me an example?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo. That's right. But, oh, I'm so foolish. I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
The Amazon? Where's the Amazon? Thank you very... I'll leave you in...
Sorry?
I could just grab it. Should I just grab it?
I don't need that for the time being.
Okay. Maybe there was a... Oh, it's just that area that I already searched. Okay, I've got Yangola cocoa powder. And obviously that. Remember there's something special about the powder. Mushroom guide? Is that it? Yeah, it makes me be a better hunter, is what that does.
Hans, I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure. I had to take care of everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard, and this terrible war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much, Anna.
Cool. I genuinely have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Hmm. This level's hard. This level's really hard. I can't find anything. What's this? Test tube holder? Oh my god. It's like little tongue things. Let's go get that egg. Finally. Finally. Jeez. All that work. Oh, there's music. So I guess we're making progress. Gotta love that progress. I was not expecting that to be a door. What is this thing? Did I just pull the lever? Pull the lever, Kronk! Those eyes are really creepy. Okay, let's go get paid $100.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing.
A little. They are kept to oneself.
Nor.
Gentlemen, I have managed to repair your university bandstand.
The bandstand is playing again. This is marvelous news.
We are really very grateful indeed.
Yes, very grateful indeed. We will look back on your visit with much fondness in our hearts.
And now let us in turn honor our word. How much is it you need, miss?
$100, if it's not too much to ask.
Something about this starting.
We agree to grant you the aforementioned sum, miss. You may now leave with your train.
Yay! Let's get out of this place.
And while we're on the subject, when will you be leaving?
Yes, because now you should relocate your train as quickly as possible.
Could I possibly leave the train in the station for one more day?
Out of the question! Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
Perform the task we agreed on, quickly, and we will pay you on completion.
A deal is a deal. Here we are.
All right.
Thank
and
Okay. Go talk to boat people. I'm assuming they need the hook. And tow the train and attend the professor's lecture thing.
Hey there, on the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?
It's not very polite of you to take advantage of my
Favor?
Excuse me?
My husband say,
how would you know?
Okay, here we go.
I
Mission.
just met with the university rectors, and they ordered me to remove my train out of their station. I mean,
Oh. I know what needs to happen. I need to take the money and give it
there
to
you go.
them.
Here's your money. I've checked it. It's all there.
Ah, thank you. Not difficult get dollar. See? You are a real businesswoman.
I'm not the only one around here.
We pleased to do deal with you. Now, you open lock or we no help you.
Why didn't you manage to open them? After all, you don't have to be a genius.
Ma vorbat pensiero esto? Di kleine madam. No se sai mar alles non comprendo. En allora kaput en andere bordel. Zirs war moi. On boom telefonieren kaput.
My husband say instructions complicated. No understand manual. My husband angry. Very angry. Oh, now telephone broke. Kaput.
Now that is annoying. What are you going to do next?
We wait repairman.
Well, I don't have the time to wait. I'll have to go have a look. There must be some way of releasing the opening mechanism.
Take key. Sailor always need key for lock.
Cool.
Okay, thanks.
I'm glad they had the key. I didn't have to go on like another 15-minute search for it.
Hello?
Kay, how's my little baby girl? I was thinking about you only yesterday because I saw this fantastic fur coat. You are wrapping up warm, aren't you? I mean, people in foreign countries never know how to dress properly for the weather.
Mom, it's so sweet of you to worry, but I'm fine, really. The trip's a breeze, no worries. I mean, there's...
Well, when are you coming back? Frank is dying to meet you.
Frank? Oh, yeah, your singer. You two seeing each other then?
Oh, you'll never guess the surprise he gave me yesterday.
No, I suppose I won't.
Frank invited me to a big charity show organized by, someone or another. Anyway, they got him singing a couple of old numbers from his repertoire, and in the end, he asked me to go up on stage with him. Can you imagine me, your mother, on stage in front of thousands of people?
Wow, I would have loved to have been there. Not too emotional, I hope.
Oh, too emotional by far, especially as I hadn't even been to the hairdresser. Well, I didn't even have the proper dress on. But Frank promised me he'd see to that next time. Oh, he's such a cutie. And he's got the sweetest little...
I'm sure he has, Mom.
It would be so good if you could join us one day. Let's see, when is his next gala? I'm so forgetful these days. I swear I'd lose my head if it weren't in the clouds. You just watch out, my girl. Them years will catch up with you much quicker than you think.
I'll look out for them, Ma. Nice to hear your voice. Lots of love.
Well, to you too, my little munchkin.
Interesting.
The instructions are written in a language I don't recognize. The instructions are written in a language I don't recognize.
Should probably go talk to a dude about this. I feel like he should know, right? Station master should know how his station works. Oh, station master! I require your assistance, station master.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you, miss?
Locks.
Can you explain to me how the locks in the canal work, please?
A lock, right, is a system of sealed gates. They're clever, right? They help boats overcome gradient problems in channeled water flows. They make this kind of boat staircase, see? You know what I like? Sitting on the bank, watching the barges and...
I'm sorry. I must have expressed myself badly. I need to know how the locks open and close, to vary the water levels.
I'm not sure of the precise maneuver. Trains and barges, trains, those guys are very different fellows altogether.
Oh, man.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Barrockstadt, miss.
Okay. We can do this. We're gonna have to blunt force this puzzle, I think. In case of problems, contact the following number: 2766-6742.
That looks broken.
2766 6742. 2766. Let's utilize chat. 2766 6742. Haha! Look at that! Oh, I guess I could have just done it right here, huh? Oh, no, I couldn't have.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center. To start, press the number sign. If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2. If you are using the Koningpass lock, press 3. If you are using the Barakstadt lock, press 4. To return to the last command, press the number sign. If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign. You want to raise the water level in the Barakstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press star. To return to the previous command,
oh, I need
press the
to lower
number
it.
sign. Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday.
Wow, thank you for that. Oh, send. My bad.
Welcome to... Your combination number... If you are using the Halton... If you want... You want to lower the water level in the Barakstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press star. To return to the previous command, press the number sign. Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available. We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please operate the lock system manually. We apologize for delays to our service.
Wow. Crazy. Did I do that right, though? I feel like I did that right. Wrong. Oh, let's see.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center. To start, press the number sign. If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock... If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign. You want to lower the water level in the Barakstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press star. To return to the previous command, press the number sign.
Okay, star.
Your request has been logged. Unfortunately.
Okay, I'm looking this up. Wait. Really? That's okay. So they were literally telling me how to use this. So the functions for the phone, like press star and press number sign to go back, is literally this. So this is the barrack station. I want to press 2 to lower the thing and lower. Oh, press star to lower. Alright, people. Time to get your boat moving.
Hey there, on the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say how.
Right, I've got it. I know now how the locks work. So guide your boat into the lock, and I'll take care of the mechanism.
Godverdomme. Das ist eine echte Ladies. Alle trois, range alle Dingen and obligados de dame. Ach, set content on the route again.
What did your husband say?
You, hurry up. We hurry to travel again.
Okay. We'll meet each other on the other side. By my train, okay?
Woo! Making progress! I love me some progress in this game. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, hi, Luna. The doggo has entered the room.
Hey there! On the boat!
Barge on other side. You still need us?
There. Your barge is over the locks now. It's up to you to keep your part of the bargain.
Yes, Frau. Attach loco.
My husband say, return to train, attach chain, then barge will pull.
Okay, I'll get moving. I'll leave you to it. I won't disturb you again.
До свидания.
How am I supposed to touch the train? Maybe I need to talk to Oscar. That sounds like it might be correct. Because Kate Walker doesn't do anything herself. Oh, Oscar!
Everything okay, Oscar?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting your instructions.
The university authorities want us to...
They have a point, Kate.
Hey, that's...
The problem...
What? Oscar? There's no way you could... This train might be a what? Oscar?
Okay, he has nothing new to say.
Hey there! Dad! What do we do now to tie my train to the barge?
Mademoiselle Takatak, loco coco mitchen.
What did your husband say?
You attach chain to train and chain put train with barge.
Hop! Catch it up.
Wow. Also, where's the train? It's not there. Now it's there.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Like a hook. I got a hook right here. Woo! Woo! Ah, that's so exciting. I am ready to get out of this university.
Hello, Kate Walker here.
Miss Walker, this is Professor Potts. I'm about to start my lecture on the Yukols at any moment. Please make haste to come.
Okay, I'll give it my best.
Excellent. We'll be in the main lecture hall. See you soon.
Woo! Okay. I guess we're gonna go do that first. I love how he waited for me to walk all this way. Look at them mammoths. Look at them saber-toothed tigers. Main hall. So that'd be up there.
Ah, there you are, Miss Walker. Good, good. Take a seat quickly. I'm impatient to start my lesson. My young friends, a very exciting discovery, unimaginable up until only a few hours ago, has come into my hands and has finally allowed me to complete my study on the mysterious Yukol people. Lights, please. The Yukols are a people from the far north about whom very little is known. They live far away, very far away, on the frozen borders of Syberia. This distance and the climatic conditions of the region, which are unfavorable to human existence, have limited the size of the Yukol population and kept it out of reach of the scientific world. The handful of slides that follow are actually the only documentation we have in our possession. It was a Russian explorer who made these drawings and took these photographs 100 or so years ago. Today, we owe what we know about the Yukol people and their culture to him. We know that the origins of the Yukols date back to the last Ice Age. Curiously, evidence of their presence has been found in Western Europe, and more precisely in the prehistoric caves at the heart of the Alps. This people, it seems, undertook a long migration over centuries towards the far north of the globe. The reasons for this migration are due to the importance of the mammoth in their craft, trade, and culture. They used them for transportation and as beasts of burden. The mammoth brought them meat, skins, fat, and ivory. Man and animal lived in symbiosis. There's no doubt about it. Mammoths started to drift away from the region due to changing climatic conditions, and the Yukos followed them to the north, to the edges of Syberia. Prehistoric cave drawings, identified as Yukol in origin, first led me to the extraordinary hypothesis that the Yukols had managed to domesticate the mammoth. They are, to the best of our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to represent a man riding a mammoth. Today, because of this genuine mammoth skin effigy, identified by myself as an authentic Neolithic object, I can confirm this hypothesis. Yukol forebears managed to tame mammoths. Prehistoric man uses little imagination. He draws what he sees and represents scenes from real life. This familiar day-to-day object is actually a children's toy. As we have seen, Yukol existence was inextricably linked to that of the mammoth. They used its skin for clothing and to make the roofs and walls of their houses. They used the tusks to build the frameworks of their homes, as well as weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago had no immediate effect on the Yukol's way of life. It seemed that for a long time after, the people maintained their strong bond with the mammoth through the centuries. As incredible as it may seem, the Yukol people have continued right up until the start of this century to feed themselves on mammoth meat and to use the skin for clothing and shelter. Their ivory craftwork industry is still flourishing. It would appear that to preserve ancestral customs, the Yukols learned how to exploit through the centuries the large number of frozen mammoth carcasses that were perfectly preserved in the ice of the Siberian tundra. They have been able to live mainly off this enormous freezer stock for almost 30 centuries.
Jeez.
As plausible as this explanation may seem, it seems it is not enough for the scientific community who, I will confess, is greatly perplexed by the question. In the absence of acceptable scientific evidence, we have to make do with Yukol shaman artifacts. The research department that I have the honor to represent today lends no credence to the myths and legends that these tribal charlatans peddle. We have to take their stories at face value, mere tales to while away the long Siberian winter. The legend of the Siberian ice ark is a very good example. You are invited to find out for yourselves from the pamphlet that I had passed around to you. This legend would have us believe that today, somewhere on a lost island to the north of Syberia, there are living mammoths still in existence, a sort of hangover from the Ice Age. This small herd has been miraculously preserved for more than 120 centuries by the Yukol's tender care. The island on which the pachyderms are said to live is called Syberia. My friends, I advise you to resist the temptation you may have to believe in this pish and tish. The island of Syberia is not charted on any map, and the idea that mammoths have survived to the 21st century is an idle scientist's pipe dream. The Yukols were sadly among the first victims of the colonization of continental Siberia led by the Russians in the 20th century. The Kolkhoz and Sovkhoz systems, as well as the exploitation, disdain, and humiliation the people had to suffer, marked a definitive break in the Yukol's traditional lifestyle. Since the collapse of the communist regime, the Yukol population finds itself confronted with the same political and social upheavals that other Siberian communities are experiencing. There are two consequences to arise from this. Some Yukols have lost their tribal identity and have integrated into the Russian population. Others, however, have sought long and hard to re-establish links with their ancestral culture that was lost under the Soviet regime. Now, at the start of the 21st century, the last true surviving Yukols have gone to live on the vast territories of their ancestors. Nobody knows today where they live or how they survive. Their very existence would be a matter for speculation if they did not turn up periodically at the tundra's most isolated fur trading posts to exchange mammoth tusks for essential items. There ends my lecture for today. Thank you for being among us today, Miss Walker. Please make your way to the laboratory where you will find your mammoth doll. There are also photocopies of my lectures should you so require them.
Cool. That was an interesting lecture, I guess. Okie dokie, let's go get some mammoth dolls back. Nice.
What is it you want to know, miss?
I would have loved to study it.
No, you have...
I must congratulate you for your lecture. You were right. The subject is absolutely fascinating. I never believed that mammoths could be so interesting.
What you heard was only the tip of the iceberg, my dear. But if I have at least awoken a passion in you, I'm only too proud.
Did Hans Varlberg agree with your hypothesis on the Yukels being able to tame mammoths?
Now, Hans was no man of science. His pathological obsession was to find mammoths that were still in existence. Such a hypothesis is somewhat overblown, don't you think?
You don't believe in it yourself?
Mammoths died out thousands of years ago. Of this we are certain. Today, the only mammoths in Syberia are frozen ones.
Do you know where Hans might have gone after his stay here in Barrackstadt?
No, but I would not be surprised if he left in search of the Yukels, or what is left of them today.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't...
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Woo! Okay, I still don't know what that is. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Guess it did. Yeah, I need to be over there. Time to cross the bridge. And go on an adventure! Far, far away from here. Hi, cutie. Hello.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am waiting to continue our journey.
Oscar, get ready. I'm going to start winding up the clockwork engine.
Good, Kate Walker. Then we can carry on our journey. An engineer prides himself
on punctuality. I know, Oscar, I know.
Oh, that's right. I have
I'm
to
off,
actually.
Oscar.
Yes.
I have to actually wind it up. Wind it up. Wind it up.
Hello?
Where are you?
Hi, Dan. I'm in Barrackstadt.
What? Is that a town? I hope the man you're looking for lives there. Are you coming home soon?
From what I gather, it's one huge university with an extraordinary station aviary. If you could only see it, there are trees and birds everywhere. It's so weird here.
Sounds like a great place for a bit of sightseeing. So, are you coming back soon?
I don't think so. In fact, the train I'm traveling on has some kind of a mechanical problem. We've been forced to stop here.
Us? I thought you were alone. Who's with you?
Oscar, the train engineer.
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
Don't be so stupid, Dan, please. Oscar is an automaton created by Mr. Varlberg, the man I'm looking for. And he's not any old robot. He's a sophisticated butler type, if you see what I mean. He's a bit obsessive as well.
Kate, I don't know what they're feeding you in Europe, but don't you think it's time that you came home?
But my mission still isn't finished.
To hell with your mission. I don't know why you accepted it in the first place. If you just stuck to the middle of the road, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Wow.
We? If there's any mess, it's me who's in it. And while I'm trying to come to grips with strange towns, you, my darling, are sitting at home on your butt. I seem to remember we had nothing against my departure.
It was only going to be 2 or 3 days, Kate. Please, try to put yourself in my shoes.
Your shoes. Not only do I have to fit myself into your diary, but I've got to get myself into your shoes as well? Is there anywhere else Sir would like me to put myself while we're on this subject?
Look, I don't want to talk about it now. Call me back when you calm down.
I was perfectly calm before I picked up your call. I only wanted a few words of encouragement, not your disdain. Was that too much to ask?
You can be such a selfish...
Takes one to know one, sweetheart.
Well, good for you, Kate, for standing up to him. He's mean. I don't like Dan. Rude and selfish little money-worrying self-centered dude is what he is. Alrighty. I wonder if this bottle I got is a souvenir thing. Looks like a place to put wine. Okay. Oscar. It's time to roll out,
Everything
Autobots.
okay?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am waiting to continue our journey.
Let's do it.
Oscar, if you tell me one more time something's missing, I'll...
Everything is ready. Take your seat, Kate Walker. We are leaving.
I'll... Okay...
I love that. Yay! We finished this boring level. Uh-oh. I think something's amiss. Ah. Okay, there's one more step. Of course there is. Ooh, I could either go in there or I can go in here. Let's go in here first.
No point. It's locked.
So I'm curious, like the heads of the college are like, don't open the gate, there's dangers out there. I wonder what the dangers are in this world.
Hello?
Kate! Oh, is that you? What's going on?
Well, I finally got the mechanical train wound, and I hope it's going to take me to Hans Vorarlberg. I had to sort things out with a couple of weirdo sailors, and they probably ripped me off. But now I'm blocked behind this massive wall. You should see it, it's huge.
I'm not talking about that. I want to know what's going on with Dan.
What do you mean?
I bumped into him at Maggie's Zoo, and he said you'd argued.
That's a bit over the top. Things got a bit heated the last time we called, that's all. No need to go overboard.
I don't mean to be Miss Melodramatic, but he didn't seem in such great shape. He had his down-in-the-dumps head on.
Like Dan has a down-in-the-dumps head.
Well, yeah, when that shock of hair flops over his forehead, and his eyes mist up, and his eyebrows kind of crease together.
I'd never noticed. Maybe I did go a bit too far, but he's got such a goody two-shoes image of me that sometimes I just lose it. and this case is taking up a lot of headspace. I was just looking for a bit of compassion.
Well, you sure got mine. So, what's going down?
Like I said before, I'm kind of getting somewhere, but it's slow. This Hans Vorarlberg guy is getting more and more fascinating by the day.
Okay, well, anyway, it doesn't sound like you're bored. Not like back here in the office. Every day is boredom day. Just no fun without you. When are you coming back?
Shouldn't be long, I hope. Look, I've got to go. See you soon.
Well, call us again real soon. And be easier on Dan next time, huh?
I'll try.
She sounds like she's flirty with your man. Careful, Kate.
No point. It's locked.
This wall is impressive. Ooh, a telescope. The tree. Okay, some
Look,
glasses.
Broken glasses. If they belong to the captain, then he sure has eye problems going by those lenses.
Oh, the wine. Why would I do that? Oh, there he is. He's right there. He was so hidden.
Good day to you, sir.
Captain Malatesta, Commander-in-Chief of the Barkstadt Border Post, at your service, madam.
My name is Kate Walker. I've been assigned by my company to find a man who is supposed to be living in Syberia.
What a peculiar mission. Taking so many risks for such a futile goal.
Captain, to my mind, the military zeal with which you insist on guarding this meaningless wall strikes me as equally futile.
I should be offended by your words, miss, but I forgive you, because you are young and unaware of the very real dangers lurking in store for us.
Is the person who takes care of the gate anywhere around?
There is no person who takes care of the gate. Believe you me, ma'am. I have been the one and only guardian of this gate since 1968. That year I took over the position from the late Lieutenant Colonel Malatesta, my own father.
In that case, can you tell me how the mechanism works? It sure looks complicated to me.
Not at all. It is child's play for anyone who takes the time to work out its surprisingly straightforward logic. And from the looks of your locomotive, it shouldn't pose you any problems.
Why do you say that?
When I caught sight of your formidable locomotive, I immediately said, heavens, only Hans Vorarlberg could design such an engine. And I know what I'm talking about, ma'am, because he invented the gate's original mechanism. It was his last creation here in Barkstadt.
So you know Hans Vorarlberg?
No, I mean, not personally. I was only a baby when he stayed in Barkstadt. My father spoke often of him, and I knew about his inventions. He left very many things behind him.
I know.
In any case, I noticed that his fantastic knack for inventing has not deteriorated with age. How's he doing?
I don't know. In fact, I don't actually know him. I'm searching for him. An inheritance matter. I hope his train is going to lead me to him.
And why not? His inventions are always full of surprises.
Barge.
Between the station aviary and this bleak wall, the change in atmosphere is radical, don't you think?
It's been a long time since I've been at liberty to judge, miss. My duties forbid me from abandoning my post.
I need a visa to cross the wall and to continue my journey to the east. They told me that you are the only person in a position to issue such a visa.
Indeed. This responsibility is part of my duties. However, I am not currently issuing visas because nobody must venture beyond the wall.
And why not?
It's far too dangerous, in particular for a lady of your standing who is traveling unescorted.
Dangerous? What exactly do you mean, Captain?
The enemy, miss. The enemy. I've been observing them for several years through my telescope. There's one particular horseman stationed yonder. He's a scout from the invading enemy army, and he's been spying on us. So I have to be extremely vigilant. He knows that I know he's there, you understand? And as long as I keep my eye on him, he won't dare try anything.
Are you sure?
Please, take a look for yourself.
Don't mind me if I retire, Captain.
Please.
How strange. I can't see a Cossack horseman at all. There's just a dead tree in the middle of an empty plain. That poor captain must have really bad eyesight.
It does kind of look like that without it being focused.
Good day to you, sir.
Captain Melitest.
I need a visa
Cossack.
My name is Kate.
What a...
Captain.
I should be offended.
Don't mind.
Please, madam.
Okay, I guess I'm giving him some wine. Oh. It isn't wine that I'm going to be using. It's this. And wine. Gotcha, gotcha.
Colonel, sir.
Captain, miss.
But you have the air of a great officer.
You flatter me, miss. Unfortunately, I'm afraid that we frontier soldiers are often forgotten by the military administration.
There's no justice. I sympathize with you, Captain. Let us forget our worries for a moment and have a little drink together in the name of friendship.
It would be my pleasure, miss, but the regulations strictly forbid it.
Come on. A little glass of wine never hurt anybody, and nobody need know.
Wine, miss? You are putting me in a very delicate situation.
Don't deny yourself, Captain. Just a little glass. I assure you, it is excellent.
Well, perhaps just a drop.
Here's your glass. To your good health, Captain.
And to yours, miss. It's been a long time since I've drunk wine in such pleasant company. I admit, it is excellent.
Isn't it? You wouldn't think it came from Barrickstadt. It is made from the Amazon forest Sauvignon grape that has been miraculously conserved and cultivated in the station garden.
Well, well, well. The university authorities kept that one to themselves.
You know, Captain, it is essential that I continue my journey eastwards.
Please, don't even think about it. As I've said, it's extremely dangerous. The enemy is spying on us.
Perhaps your Cossack horseman isn't quite what you thought. Perhaps it's just a dead tree twisted into a strange shape. You should take another look. You never know. Go on, Captain. Give it a try.
So be it. I will make this concession to the fairer sex, miss. But it does seem to be quite ridiculous.
He's just gone. Invisible. I'm talking to a ghost. Keeney, Keeney. Come on. Get down. Is the game broken? I think the game's broken. I think the game's broken. Okay. It's stuck. He's disappeared. Okay. I guess I will be ending this stream here. But, you know, thanks for all that watched. If you'd like to, oh, hello, doggy. You snuck up on me. Anyways, if you enjoyed watching, check me out on YouTube. Come back later, sometime on Twitch, and check out my other streams and all that. And yeah, bye. Where's my stream ending? There it is.